So here we are, pick 25. I'm going to try to make this draft really fast with no trades. Some guys that a lot of people like, Kool-Aid, he just went at 20. Jackson Powers Johnson, who's by far the best center in this draft, would be an upgrade over Josh Myers. He went at 23, so he just went right before us. Brian Murphy, who I really like a lot and would love for the Green Packers to select, he went at 24 right before, so that really messes up our draft board a little bit. Mirs Mims, who's a really good tackle prospect, 6'7", 340 or 350 pounds, really big guy. He's here. You'd be drafting him before the potential. I love the pick for the potential. Braylon Trice, who always gets drafted ahead of this pick, he's still here. Very good pass rusher. Not the best run defender by any means, but really quick at getting to the quarterback. Really good pass rusher. In the NFL, you can't have enough edge rushers. But I don't think with this pick I am going to go edge. Quinion Mitchell's here, and I think that's what I'm leaning to. Between Quinion Mitchell or Kamari Lassiter, who's a very good cornerback prospect as well. Very solid man coverage guy, solid zone guy, solid against the run, very solid against it. Played at Georgia's, so he played better talent than Quinion Mitchell. But the reason I'm going to go Quinion Mitchell is I think he fits the defensive scheme a little bit more, especially because Jeff Hafley says he wants to run a lot of press man. And I think Quinion Mitchell's best abilities is how much he uses his hands, how physical he is at the line of scrimmage. And when he wants to film, he's a very physical, aggressive, big cornerback, standing at 6 foot or 6'1", I believe. 6 foot, plays bigger than that when he wants to tape. Very aggressive, very physical, very hands-on. His aggressive nature does tend to get him beat here and there. Very good tackler in space. The only knock against him is that he played at Toledo, but at the Senior Bowl, he's been absolutely killing it. He's going up a lot of people's boards. I don't see him making it out the first round. So with this pick right here, we are going to go with Quinion Mitchell, cornerback from Toledo. Great pick, honestly, for what's on the board. I love this pick right here. Now here we are, pick 41. TJ Tampa went before us. Keon Coleman went to the Commanders. So there is some good players on the board. A lot of guys I like right here. But I think with this pick right here, we are going to go safety. Tyler Nubbins, a 6'2", 210-pound frame guy. Big guy, good coverage guy. I think he's a better coverage guy than Cameron Kinchins. Since I'm not doing any trades, I am going to fray away from Tyler Nubbin. I'm going to go Cameron Kinchins. I think Cameron Kinchins is more versatile. You could put him anymore almost on the field, and he's going to perform well. Not the biggest guy compared to Tyler Nubbin. I think he's 6 foot. Yeah, 6 foot, 205 pounds. But when he wants to film, he's very physical. He comes up in space, makes great tackles. Great against the run, honestly. And I'm not even going to look at it. We're going to draft Cameron Kinchins. So here we are, pick 57. And there's two guys I really, really like here a lot. Edgar and Cooper is one of my favorite linebacker prospects in this draft. Very physical. Could get sideline to sideline. Very athletic. Very quick. There was a lot of character concerns, but I'm looking at the player. This guy's phenomenal in zone coverage. Showing some flashes of man. We don't know what's going to happen at linebacker. And I really do want to pick him at this pick right now. I am very intrigued. But Javondre Sweat feels like that missing piece the D-line has always needed. Phenomenal run defender. I mean, this guy's elite at stopping the run. Underrated pass rusher. I think he gets to the quarterback relatively well and quick for his size at 6'4", 300 pounds. Yeah, 6'4", 362 pounds. The thing I love about him the most is he doesn't really use his body and frame that much. I mean, he does, obviously, but he doesn't rely on it. I mean, he uses his hands very well, and he's a technician with his hands. 12.8 run stop rate. He goes into a D-line room, which is already stacked, but he could be that missing piece we always needed. Pass rush win rate, 15.3, which is still really high. Second highest in the draft by far, right behind Brian Murphy, I believe. This guy's really explosive for his size. I love the pick right here. Primarily lines up over the B gap, but has shown he can line up over the A gap here and there. I love the pick right here. I love the player. I love the prospect. I love the aggressiveness. Very physical, very hands-on. And he definitely seems like that missing piece that D-line has always needed. So with this pick right here at pick 57, we're going Tavondre Sweat. There's no way. Oh, my goodness. So right before us, Javon Bullard went at 87, who Javon Bullard I really, really like a lot as a safety. And if Javon Bullard would have fouled to us, I would have picked him up without a doubt. I don't see Trey Benson. Trey Benson went 77 to the Raiders, so they got a running back. I really wanted Trey Benson as well. But Javon Bullard went right before us, which really does suck. Man, if he would have fouled to us, that would have been a great pick, great value pick. I'm really high on Javon Bullard, like I said. Blake Corum is still here. He schematically and systematically, he'd be a great fit for this offense. He is an older prospect that's 23. By the time the season starts, really 24ish maybe, I don't know. By the time he gets the reins, because I'm looking at a running back that could take the reins from Aaron Jones 2 to 3 years from now and can learn from Aaron Jones for the next 2 to 3 years. Blake Corum does not really fit that mold. Older guy, like I said, not really that athletic as well. I really like Christian Magne as a guard prospect. He's really solid. Johnny Wilson's a 6'7" wide receiver. That's insane. Board right here. And we're gonna draft Cooper BP. I really like Cooper BP a lot. I think he's a really good guard prospect. Could do it all. Swiss Army knife. But this is interesting right here because if Blake Corum falls to 91, which is our next pick, I'm not doing any trades. So if he falls to 91, I'd be very intrigued to picking him. But I can't miss on Cooper BP. I don't want to risk it. Cooper BP is a phenomenal player. And would you look at that? Blake Corum is still on the board. Bucky Irving, guys. I really like Bucky Irving a lot. 5'10", 195 pounds. His comparison a lot is like Aaron Jones coming out of college. A lot of people were giving him the comparison to Aaron Jones. Great after contact. Very, very elusive. Great gap grade right here. Solid zone grade. Overall rushing grade, 91.6. I'm very opposed. So with this pick, guys, I am going to actually go Bucky Irving. I am going to pick the younger prospect here. I think Blake Corum would be better right off the bat. Would definitely fit this offense way quicker, way better. But Bucky Irving is a guy I really, really like on tape. Really explosive guy. 21. By the time the season starts, 22. But when I look 2 to 3 years down the line, I think he's a guy who could definitely fit that role as a premier running back in this league. Not the biggest guy, like I said, 195 pounds. But he's going to have time in the NFL to really build up his strength. And I really like the pick right here. Very explosive running back, like I said. Going to run somewhere close to the 4.4s for his 40-yard time. So with this pick, Bucky Irving. Now here we are at pick 125. There's some really good prospects up ahead. Christian Jones is a guy I really like. Justin Igby, really good against the run. But when I come down here, there's 3 guys I really like. Gable Murphy, who's the better of the Murphy brothers. He's a really intriguing prospect, and I'm really leaning towards him. But I don't, because I'm not doing any trades, I don't want a linebacker prospect I do like down here as well as J.D. Berthred. I don't want him to go, and I feel like linebacker right now in this draft, in my mock draft, I haven't addressed it as much. So I think with this pick, I am going to reach right here a little bit. Not that much of a reach, honestly. And I am going to go with Gable Murphy, who's the better of the 2 brothers, like I said. I really like him as a prospect. Could do it all. You can't have enough edge defenders in the NFL, especially one that can really do it all. And we're going to take a risk, and we're going to hope that J.D. Berthred, whose rank on here is 142, we're going to hope that he falls to 135, which I doubt it. That's 10 picks from now. Hopefully, fingers crossed. With this pick, though, we're going Gable Murphy, who I really like a lot. So here we are, pick 135, and the guy I really wanted, he fell down to 135. So right here, we are going to go J.T. Berthred. He's a 6'2" or 6'1" linebacker, I believe. Yeah, 6'1", 233-pound linebacker. Very athletic, very quick. His missed tackle rate is awfully pretty high at 15.5, but we don't know what's going to happen at linebacker, if we're going to bring back Devondre Campbell or not. So why not draft another linebacker there who came from a pretty good school at Notre Dame? And I like J.T. Berthred as a prospect. He's really solid. And he could be a budding mate to Quay Walker in the middle. So with this pick right here, 135, which is also my last pick, we are going J.D. Berthred. So here's what PFF graded my draft. Also, let me know what you guys think about my draft in the comments. I'm gonna draft another one that's more aggressive with more trades, going for players I really like in the draft. With our first, we went Quinion Mitchell. I thought he was the best player on the board, best talent on the board. They give us a C+ for that. I'm okay with that. Cameron Kitchens, they give us a C for. Between him and Tyler Nubbin, they're 1A, 1B for best safety in the entire draft. So I'm okay with this pick. Cameron Kitchens is more versatile in my eyes, so I really like the Cameron Kitchens pick. T'Vondre Sweat, we got a B+ for. Like I said, T'Vondre Sweat's really dominant, really physical, really good with his hands. He joins a really good D-line group already, so I love this pick. Cooper Beebe, they give us a C for. I think Cooper Beebe is very versatile. He screams Green Bay Packer. He can play right tackle. He play left tackle. He play both guard positions. He's really solid all around. Really good prospect. Bucky Irving, they gave us a B- for. When I picked him, is between him and Blake Corum. Although I think Blake Corum would be a better fit right now in this offense. He's a little older. Bucky Irving gets me more excited when I watch the film, especially with his age being at 21. I like the pick here. I think he's a guy who could maybe 2 to 3 years down the line could take the workload from Aaron Jones and take the reins. Then with our next pick, we went Gable Murphy. In the NFL, you can't have enough guys that are at the edge position that can rush the quarterback. He's another guy that's really phenomenal at rushing the quarterback. Not the biggest guy at 6'3" or 6'2", 260 pounds, I believe, but he's very quick off the line, knows how to use his hands, And I love the pick right here. Like I said, in the NFL, you can't have enough edge defenders that are really good at getting after the quarterback. And he's also very solid against the run. JD Birthread's here with our next pick. And I really like the pick here. He was the best linebacker on the board. Very athletic. 6'2", 6'1", I believe. I think about the future with him and Quay Walker. I could think of a great duo there. There's a lot of question marks at the linebacker position. So with this pick right here, I had to address that spot. The overall grade they gave us was a C+. Not that bad. PFF is always pretty crucial and critical when it comes to people's drafts. They always criticize people for it and give them bad grades. So a C+ is honestly not that bad. Let me know what you guys think about my mock draft in the comments. I'm definitely going to be dropping more. The Senior Bowl just ended, so more mock drafts about the Senior Bowl, more videos about the Senior Bowl coming up, and players that played well in the Senior Bowl. So give your boy Sports Culture a sub and a like, and more videos coming soon. I'm out.